Well, hello guys, and welcome to this Zamorak guide. I will quickly brief through the inventory, and I'm quickly gonna hop over to Gore's Dungeon to kill one. But at first, the inventory as always. This is what I take. I want to have a nice magic bonus for the magic attack of Zammy, but I also want to have a nice range defense for the minion. Of course, melee defense doesn't really matter much because I'm playing melee. As always, you can downgrade anything, because I don't think a lot of people have the Elysian Spirit Shield. You can take a Dragonfire Shield that works just as fine. Another shield that would be pretty useful is the Spectral. Please bear in mind that you might want to have some magic bonus if you don't have the Elysian. The Elysian only has a bonus of +2, so it's not that much. The Dragonfire Shield actually has quite a bit more, so that's nice. But the Spectral would actually be a nice addition to your setup. Another thing that you could take if you do not have the Band of Stats is a Ferric Skirt. It's not that much of a difference. The only big difference is a range bonus, and strength goes down by +2, which is not that dramatically. But in the end, the Band of Stats is better, so that's why I take that. But yeah, the Ferric Plate Skirt is just as fine to use. Don't forget your Zammy item. I always use the Unholy Symbol because you can create hundreds of them in no time, and they're basically for free. Alright, for the inventory, it's just what I'm taking right now. Let's equip the things that I want. For the potions, I take one Super Combo Pot. I don't think I'm gonna kill more than 4 with this setup. 4 would probably be about my maximum. I take 1 Brew for the extra health at the beginning of every kill, and then some prayer potions and a restore. Zammy does eat away a lot of your prayer. More of that later in the kill. Please do not forget your Stemfuse Serum. Zamorak does do potion, and that hits like a 16, I believe. So please be aware of that. If you forgot your Stemfuse Serum, you're not going to do more than 1 kill. I can guarantee you that. So yeah, I'm going to get some KC, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, so I've got my kill count, and I'm almost ready to go in. Before you go in, there are several things that you might want to check. One of them is whether you got always right click. That way you can stand underneath Zammy areas. There it is. You can always click underneath Zammy. Why, I will show you in a second when I'm inside. Another thing that you want to do is pre-pot up. And I always pre-pot with the Stemfuse Serum, so I'm already protected against the potion, basically. So here we go. And don't forget to switch your Amulet of Fear, of course, right in the second you come in. For the quick prayers, it's melee and piety. You might want to use protect item if you're not fully secure of yourself. And let's go. So the thing that you want to do is you want actually the same as Banders. You want to hit Zammy twice and then stand underneath it. So 1 and 2. This makes it a 2-to-1 ratio of his hits and your hits. If you just keep hitting, he will do 2 hits every time you do 2. 3. So that's a 2-to-3 ratio, which is a lot worse, of course. Another thing that you might want to do is keep your hit points above 70. And of course use the SGS when necessary. There we go, very nice. I always try to use the SGS as my second hit. So I just did 1 hit with the whip and a 1 hit with the God Sword. That way I'm not losing any hits or anything. And I'm actually already gonna eat right here because I just want to save. I don't want to die. Zammy can hit like a 50 with his special attack. And yeah, you don't want to get combo by that. Oh, that was just pretty bad. Another thing you might want to take care of is do not heal up your prayer too quickly. Of course, you don't want to run out, but only heal up when you're below like 10 or something. Because whenever he does his special attack, your prayer will be halved. So if you have like 90 prayer points, he will drain 45 of it, which is a lot. If you only have like 10 prayer points, he will take away 5, which is basically nothing. Alright. I always kill the mage first. It might be a bit of your own preference. I kill the mage, the range, and then the melee. You might want to try hard and swap your prayers around. But yeah, this is just basically killing off the minions, not all too special. I'm gonna do 1 more kill, so everything is all nice and clear. If you have understood everything, you can turn off the video. Alright, and since I never plan on doing more than 3 kills in one trip, I always pre-pot after every kill. So I always take the Brew Dose again, a Stemfuse Serum again, and the Super Combat Potion. You might want to wait until it runs out, which I not did right now, so my stats will be at 117 once I start a kill. You might want to take that into account, but oh well. There you go. He just hit a 30 with his jar, which is not a very high hit. Probably because of my elision. That hit could have been like a 40 or a 50. And he just drained my prayer in half, as you can see. So that's pretty harsh on that part. Well, I am lucky on the SGS hits though. But as you can see, Zammy doesn't do that much damage on me since I'm standing underneath it after every 2 hits. So that's actually really nice. And if you time it correctly, you're not losing any hits of yourself. So yeah, that's basically it. Make sure to heal up quite soonish, because he can actually hit quite hard and combo with the minions. The minions can hit like a 20 something. So yeah, you could actually die at any time. What a great thought. You could die at any time. I just prayed up, which I should not have done. But yeah. Easy as that. There we go. Got saved again by the elision. So taking into account that hit is a bit harder on Spectrals and Dragon Fire Shields and such. But I still will be able to do a 3rd or a 4th kill. But this is where I'll end my video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has helped you. Hopefully you can do this on your own.